how do I have more confidence in my service delivery, automated to the point where I can get like many more clients on board?
I was wondering, like, what is the best niche as a beginner?
I'm new to SMMA and I'm currently setting up everything that's needed to launch my agency.
I just have a question regarding outreach. On Instagram, it's best to use your personal Insta for outreach because it's less salesy.
What's up, guys? We just finished an awesome AMA. So much free value in there. If you're starting an agency or you're thinking about starting one, I guarantee you all the answers and all the secrets are in there. Shout out to SMA Origins and Tora for letting me host it there. Just here to give some free value. So check it out.
All right. Any questions? Let's hop into it. Let's not waste any time. Any questions about Origins? Any questions about what I did, my story?
Yo, what's up, everybody?
Tora.
So me and Kenny are just going to be here answering questions about anything SMMA related. Kenny's hitting new milestones every single day, so I thought he would be very insightful to share some stuff here. So that's what's up.
What's up? Let's see.
All right, so you guys can put like your hand up.
Yeah, or you guys can
And
chat
then-
in the chat.
We'll like bring you up on stage and answer your question.
Yeah, I just sent a fire emoji in the chat. Oh, yep. Lock back.
And please ask good questions.
Let me bring you up on stage, my boy. Lock back. Come up on stage. What's good, man?
Hello?
Hey, man. What's up? What's your question?
Yo, what's up, man?
All right, so my first question is, how do I have more confidence in my service delivery and automated to the point where I can get like many more clients on board? Because right now, I can only handle maybe 5 clients before things just get too tight.
So,
All right, so those are two different questions. To answer your first question, you get confidence by getting results, but obviously you don't have results, right? So the way to do it is to fake it till you make it. You got to think that you're the fucking man, that your services are the best services out there until your services are the best ones out there, obviously, right? But you gain more confidence by just doing more, taking more calls, doing more service delivery, handling more clients, closing more clients, doing more outreach. That's how you get more confidence in general, is pretty much once you start getting results for your clients. For your second question was that you can't handle more than 5 clients. And that's totally normal because you're by yourself. That's the point where you have to scale and you have to start hiring managers, VAs, etc. You have to start building your own team so they can help you construct systems where you can allow yourself to have more clients. And that's part of scaling, right? I don't think anyone can handle more than 5 clients themselves.
yeah, I agree
Okay.
with that.
Can I ask one more question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, man, go for it.
All right, so should I collect the cash like upfront, and do something like maybe like $2,000 or $3,000, and then from there work on results, or should I just do the normal agency model and just have like 1K per month?
You got to do what's best for you. You got to be your own person. You can't copy anyone else. So like with everything, like same with niches, there's going to be problems. So whatever you're happy to live with, whatever you're happy to excel in, you got to pick that. So like with scaling, with service delivery, it starts from just whatever you want to do. So if you really believe that your services are worth $5,000, $10,000, offer that. You might get a lot more rejections, but the people that do say yes are more serious. If you think your services are worth like $50, $500, then you're going to deal with a lot of people that just want like the cheap stuff with a lot of results.
And for the two things that you said, so the high setup fee and then work based on results versus the retainer model, you have to see what's best for you. If you're choosing in between those two and it's one or the other, then you got to see what's more beneficial for you. If your lifetime value of your client for the monthly retainer is like literally a year or something, then that might be more worth it, right? That's 12K. But if you can deliver a ton of results, like let's say that you're doing pay per results for, showed meetings or per booked call, and you can deliver a shit ton of them, then you're probably better off with that, right? You have to just see what you're able to deliver better off with, what makes more sense for you as well as your client. The whole objective here is not to just collect as much money as possible, but it's to help your client succeed in whatever goals they want to be, right?
Okay, thank you guys for answering my questions. It was pretty valuable.
Oh, good. Just
I guess
if
I'll
anything, ask any
let
other
someone else.
questions as well. Yeah.
Gotcha, man.
Let's go. Who we got? Kid on the beat. What's up, kid?
Hear me?
Yeah. What's up?
Give me a second. I can't really.
What you got for us, man? Any questions?
Okay, now. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so I got like two questions.
Yeah.
I was wondering like what is the best niche as a beginner? And the second question is do you recommend hiring people off of Upwork
So
as a beginner?
I got that. So with the niche and whatever, like if you're indecisive, that's where Origins is good because like you just don't worry about it. They give you 3 options. They do everything for you, so you can just focus on outreach. For hiring, like it just depends how confident you are. Like if you have time, you can just go on the internet and you can learn that. You can try it on yourself. If you don't have confidence and you still want to get started, you can hire a media buyer and leverage them and like learn through the back end. That's what I did. Like I just had time. I had a little bit of money that I like borrowed from some people, but now it's okay. What I did is I did Origins. They gave me like my niche. They gave me my name, and I just went off and I just did outreach. After that, I was like kind of like 50-50 with service delivery. So I ran ads on myself, but I wasn't confident in like charging a lot. So what I did is I used a media buyer and I leveraged their case studies and everything. So like I have a really good media buyer now and I have a super team. So anyone that asks me, have you helped anyone before? I say we've been doing this for 7 years and we've spent over $3 million on ad spend. So we know what works and we know what doesn't work. So that's what's worked for me. It just depends what situation you're in. If you have time, learn it. If you don't have time but you have money, then pay someone to do it and leverage them. Does that kind of work?
All right, thank you. I got one quick question too.
I got you.
How do you know like how to charge someone, like how much to charge them?
So if you look at yourself in the mirror or you look at someone and they say, how much is it? If you can say it without hesitating, you can say it like what you really believe. Like everyone knows, you know what I mean? Like if you start stuttering and stuff like that, then it's game over. You need to say something that you actually believe in, because you can say like 1,000 now, you can say 500 now, and then once you know the results, you're confident, you can say like a higher price. That's how you like grow. And like the best tip that I got was actually from Origins, which is a paid trial. So you just say, hey, how about this? Like to prove to you that, you know, like I'm worth it, I'll only charge you, you know, 250, 500, and the next month when you love it, we'll go to our normal price, which is 1,400. And inside you're like, oh, okay, cool. I'll try it out. I'll see how it is. And then at the end of the month, no hard feelings lost. Like worst case scenario, businesses lose $500, which is nothing. I'm telling you, businesses have got money out there. And then the best case scenario is you have experience, you cover your costs, and they like you. So then you sign them onto a longer contract and you actually charge them whatever you believe. Does that kind of answer your question?
Yeah, man. Thank you. That's dope. I'm gonna let someone in.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, thanks.
Let's see, who's next? Peter, my boy Peter. What's good, Peter?
Yeah, so we've essentially signed around six clients. We've lost 4 of them because they weren't very engaged with us during the onboarding phase. So how do we essentially increase engagement and like how they communicate with us during the process of getting all the information we need from them?
It's funny because that happened to me with one client. It's so annoying. So what I learned is you just put in the contract, or you put in a clause that they have to do, like you give them a crazy like guarantee, and you put a clause that they have to do all the onboarding stuff within 10 days or else they don't get the guarantee. And then you get them to pay like a 5% deposit just for like some whatchamacallit, because you can explain to them like, I know we're not going to charge until your campaigns go live, but we need to pay our team or whatever, and it may take a week, it may take whatever, and they need to be compensated for that. So we just take a 5% deposit just so that they're emotionally invested, and then we go on from there. I've also like on the call that I sell them on, I also book a onboarding call, so then I don't miss that. Like they actually show up to that, and the time in between, I get them to do all like these like little paperwork shit, and then when they rock up, they're always going to be like, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, very quickly. So we don't really have the option to pick and choose right now. So if they essentially don't meet our deadline for the onboarding, what do we do? Do we terminate the contract, or do we, just allow it?
Just like outreach, give them a couple. What's the word? Give them a couple follow-ups. Be like, hey, have you done it yet? Or da 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 da. And then at that point, if they've already paid you, then don't push too hard because they might be busy. But like, ask them straight up. Be like, hey, are you still serious about this? Like, we're ready for you. Our team's on standby. What's going on? If you keep running into the case, I think it's because your not selection, your when you do the discovery call, you don't set expectations. You know what I mean? You say like, all right, we only deal with people that are seriously growing their business. For this case, like we've given you plenty of time. We've given you 10 days to get X amount done. That's why if you don't finish them, then this is what happens.
Okay,
like,
thank you.
Either you get your card and charge them straight away or something like that, just to get like as soon as someone pays for something, as soon as there's like financial commitment, then they're gonna try. But if you say like like we'll do it all for free, like they're just gonna sign the paperwork and like just do it later.
Yeah.
We do take deposits. It's just because it's mostly a female like dominated niche, so obviously. I'm not trying to be sexist, but we thought like that could have something to do with it. Because obviously in med spas, a lot of them, they're quite complacent. And you find it a lot that like they don't strive for more appointments and they don't strive to make money.
Yeah.
They just strive to have enough. So we kind of thought that was something to do with it, but
no, it's fine. I know you got a few more questions. I'll stick around. I'll answer them later. But you pretty much have to make it important to them. Like you have to frame it in a way where it's like, if they don't do this, this is a consequence they have. And kind of like sales, it's like, don't tell them that you bring them leads. Tell them their desired outcomes. So like, we'll bring you appointments, or we'll bring you whatever your niche you're in. So we'll go with that. I'll stick around. I'm sure you have other questions. Let's go to MC09. What's good, MC09? I just invited you up on stage.
Can you hear me?
Yo.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. What's up?
Oh, I'm doing good. What about you?
I'm good, man. What's your question, my bro?
So I have a question about outreach stuff. What's the most effective way? Because some people say just be direct with your service. So just be direct. What's the outreach about by reaching them out, or create a relationship, and then after that, then just basically be smoother with your service. Then trying to sell your service at the end.
It depends on the niche, right? So you got to pretend like. For example, if you're in car detailers, they're not on Facebook too much. They're not really on. They might be on Instagram, depending on the age demographic. But you have to like know who you're talking to. Like if you're talking to like old ladies at the reception because they're the gatekeepers, you probably want to be direct. You don't want to like talk your way around it because I get thousands of calls a day, right? So for me, my favorite thing to do is ask for permission. That way it just kind of like saves both of you guys time. And once they say yes, then it's game over. You can legit get as many words over. And because they've given you permission, subconsciously, they're paying attention. So I always say something like, hey, like, look, I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I've got something that is for both of us. And can I have 30 seconds of your time? And then they'll say yes. And then I'll just tell them how it is. I'll be like, oh, this is how it helps you. Da 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 da. And if you want to know more about it, let's hop on a call. That's how I do it, but it's not the correct way for every niche, if that makes sense. So yeah, I think direct is good, especially if you're running ads as well. If you're running ads, you have to be direct because then you don't want people that are not who you want to click on your ads because then you waste money. Alex Becker literally says, if you don't make 50K a month or whatever, don't click on my ads. I don't want you. Like, this is not for you because he saves money on clicks. He saves money on impressions.
By the way, let's say when you want to pick a niche and you have plenty of niche ideas, one's blue ocean, one is red, how to know which one might be right, which one you want to jump in? Because mine is based on like fully YouTube.
Yeah.
And I'm just testing out at the moment.
Exactly.
Go on.
That's exactly what you do. You test. You do X amount, and if it works for you, cool. You keep going with it. The other thing is there's no right niche. Like every niche is gonna have problems. You're gonna go with chiropractors. You're gonna deal with like, this problem. You're gonna go with surgeons. You're gonna deal with people that are very particular and think that they're always right. You deal with real estate agents. You deal with people that that didn't go to school, that work at their own time, so they might not show up to the calls. It just depends, but there's no right niche. There's money everywhere. You just got to pick one. So yeah, I'll stick around. I want to answer all your questions, but just out of respect for everyone's time, I'll come back to you.
Yeah, that's
Yo, Alfie.
Hello? Can you hear
Yo,
me?
yeah, what's good?
Thanks for inviting me up here.
All good. What's
So
your
my
question?
question is, I just started new. I got three dudes in my small company, and we have no portfolio, and we often get asked if we can show up clients we worked before. So my question is, should I give when I reach out, like
What's your offer? Are you
a
doing
free
free
trial?
trial?
So
Okay, cool. That's
yeah.
perfect.
So our offers are like we're doing gyms and yoga studios. So our offers are social media management, ads, email marketing. Yep, that's it. Free services. We free share the services. And so I was asking if a free trial is good to build up a portfolio. So we can say, yeah, we work with them and we are still working with them and they're pretty happy and stuff. So make it sense to offer a free trial, just like to build up.
I think because you're giving a free trial, it's perfect. If they're like, oh, can we see clients' results and stuff like that? You'd be like this. How about this? You say, instead of me showing you results based on different variables that may not apply to you, how about I just work for free and I show you what results I can bring you? It's a win-win. Like I get to show you how I can do it. And then the other thing is you can pick, like if you don't like it, we can go our separate ways. So
Right.
if you have enough confidence, they won't ask for your case studies or anything like that. You just tell them, like, this is what I do. This is how I do it. Instead of me showing you, you can even frame this right. Instead of me showing you everyone that we've helped before, how about I show you how we can help you? Our full team is there for you.
Yes.
This is what we will do everything for free. It typically costs $1,000, but I'll do it for you completely free for 14 days.
All right. Thank you very much.
All good, my man. Let's go T Adam, and then we'll go back to Peter. I see you there, Peter. T Adam, let's go, baby. Any questions about origins, about what I do, about how I do things? T Adam, you got 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sorry, brother. All right, Peter. Oh, there you go. Just made it. What's up? What's your question, brother? Okay. All right, Peter. What's good?
All right. Please give us every strategy that you have used to increase show-up rates for the discovery calls.
For show-up rates? Okay, cool. I can't share my screen now. Have you guys ever heard of a VSL? I use the VSL. So like I book them in and then I use like text messages to say at 1 hour, 1 day before, 1 hour before, and 5 minutes before. I used to do 15 minutes, but then I realized that people didn't show up still because like 15 minutes is a long time, You can go like eat, you can go watch TV. So I do 5 minutes and then it works really, really well. And sometimes I put this thing on. Tor actually showed me this in Origins. Is he puts a tick box that says like, "Oh, out of respect for both our time, a lot goes into this call. I will show up. There is no show policy," and it just primes them. So they physically read it. They tick that I will show. They generally show, or what they'll do is they'll text you earlier and say like, I'm busy, or can we reschedule, or like something like that. And you say like, oh, I understand, like family things come up, emergencies come up, so we can reschedule. So that's the main thing that I do. I also have like a video that comes up and it goes, if you DM me later, I can show you because I don't know how to share my screen on this, but it's pretty much just a VSL that says, hey, Kenny here. I'm from Drip Digital. Like, this is what we do. You've been selected for a call. It's going to be on Zoom because we like our shit to be personal, and then like out of respect for everyone's time, please show. So that's what I do, Peter.
You make the VSL personal for that person. So do you mention their name in the VSL?
No, I don't. But on Go High Level, you can put like what's it called? Like the variables. Like the brackets, how it says first name. So I'll be like, hey, congratulations, you've scheduled your call for this time, and like in Go High Level, it's like appointment time. So that's the personal part. Or you can say like, hey, first name, please watch this video. And then on the bottom, I'm working to have testimonials on the bottom. So that's my end goal. But yeah, that as soon as I did that, game changer. But like, I wouldn't recommend doing that if you don't have the problem. Like, don't do things that, like, don't prepare for problems that you don't have. Just keep running until you have those problems, because there's going to be so many. If you waste your time and mental effort on things that don't matter now, like, you're wasting your time, which is very valuable.
All right, thank you.
I got you. All right, Tariq, what's good? Sorry, Rush, I see you. You're up next.
Can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, what's up, man?
What's up? So I'm new to SMMA, and I'm currently setting up everything that's needed to launch my agency. And I'm searching for a media buyer, but the problem is that I don't know how the process of delivering the service work. So if you can explain a bit more of how it works, like the media buyer connecting with the clients.
What's your service, bro? Like, what depends? Like, are you doing content agency? Are you doing recruiting?
It's advertising.
Advertising?
Yeah,
cool,
advertising.
Easy. So it's just then you pick a platform, or you pick multiple platforms, and then you can just familiar yourself with like a 1 hour Facebook course on YouTube. They give you like the full basics, but pretty much your media buyer should know it. You know what I mean? Like, I always like, networking is such a good thing. I found a really good media buyer. So I don't know where you can find your one. I found mine through my network, and honestly, like, just over the years, talking to people, meeting new people like Toro. I'm even meeting Gray and a couple Origins guy. You just like, people just help each other out. So if you find a really good media buyer, they want to make money with you. So you can ask them as many questions. What's this? Let's hop on a call. Show me this. Set this up, but don't start it. So I think that's my advice to you. If you want to hire a media buyer, interview them. Be like, hey, how do you do this? If I'm a client, you can pretend it. Like, if I'm a client, I don't know anything. How would you explain this?
Yeah.
So yeah, do that, Tyreek, and then let me know how it goes. If you need any help, like I said, just hit me up. I'm really here trying to help.
Yeah. For sure. Thanks.
Sorry to cut you off, Tyreek. That's a sick DP. The button up. Where's Rush? There he is. What's good, Rush?
Hi, I have just one question. It is, I have an idea to start advertising at Pinterest because it has a little tax like for traffic, and yeah, I don't know what you think about it, because it's very unknown platform that people use, and no one's if I see that no one's do like advertising on that platform. And yeah, this is my whole question.
Yeah,
what do you think about
I think that's sick,
doing
bro.
ads in Pinterest?
Yeah, I think that's sick. Like, the good thing is there's two things. You can be the best at something, or you can be the first at something. And if you're being the first at Pinterest and you're the best, game over. Like, I don't know Pinterest, but the one thing that we all talk about is being different. Don't copy everyone. Like, I can give you everything here, and people just don't copy. So like, that's good, bro. Keep that up. Stick with it.
Yeah, because sorry interrupting you. Because in Pinterest it has lower daily budget, like for traffic. If you do it in test budget, you can do it in Facebook you do it like 10 or 20 bucks. In Pinterest you do it like $5 or lower, so you can test and see what is best for you, and then you start with bigger budget. And this is the good thing in Pinterest, because no one is doing advertising on. I don't see a lot of people doing advertising, and I want to start advertising. that platform.
Learn it. Be the best at the platform. Let me know how it goes, man. Because like I said, like people been doing TikTok, people been doing YouTube. So like you just got to be different, and I like that, man.
Yeah,
Let me know how it goes.
and I have another question because me and my best friend started the SMMA company, and he's a copywriter. I don't know if this is the best decision to make because I think to add another person who can just get my cold calls, and I just find a person. That person I have to cold call and cold emailing. This is the kind of system I'm trying to build. So yeah, what do you think about it?
It depends on your niche, bro. Like if you're doing Pinterest, you gotta reach out to people that care. You know what I mean, or that
Yeah,
that makes sense for them. So
yeah.
I think my advice is just try and see how it goes, and let me know, bro. I'm curious about this whole Pinterest stuff.
Okay, okay. Because I'm in gym supplement niche, and I think it's very, very good. And I don't know
If you can't even tell me
how to say it.
that, if you can't even tell me, then you can't. You have to be able to tell your client. If I'm a gym owner and I don't know anything, you have to tell me why Pinterest is the
Yeah.
best. You know, you tell me, you say it's
Okay.
cheap. You know, like everyone's paying Facebook like 3 times the amount. I can get you the same amount of reach in half the money. You know, that's how you have to sell it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. The tests.
yeah. All right, on my boy Gray. What's good, Gray?
Yo, what's going on? What's going on? I actually have a question more for Chiro. I don't know if he's muted because he's away or if is he here?
Let me text him. Toro. I think he said he stepped out.
It has to do with their conversation. What?
I don't know. He's. Let me just text him.
Dope. It just had to do with our conversation earlier. So it's kind of hard for you to answer it based on our previous conversation because he would know more.
He said come back.
It's all good. It's all good.
I think he's getting some wine or some shit. I'll say.
For sure. I'll just ask you. So I'm kind of limited on how much I can scale because I have 6 clients at the moment, but I'm gonna drop 2 just because they're not worth my time. It's not hard for me to scale to 10 clients if I wanted to, but I'm kind of limited by software capability at the moment, and that issue should be resolved in 3 weeks. I kind of want to scale harder and get some more clients, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all the results for those clients if I do that within the next 3 weeks. So I guess, do you have any tips or something?
Can't you sign them on and then on the contract you say like your start date is on this because we can't take on
Yeah,
anything?
theoretically, I could. I do have like an upfront.
Yeah.
It's like a $600 fee upfront, but I don't know if they'd want to wait that long to get started. But yeah, I could theoretically do that.
Or you can just say
Maybe
like
I'd do
we
that
can
in a
get
week or
started
2,
now.
whenever.
You say
Yeah,
and then say the onboarding period
that's
is
true. Yeah.
because we want to make sure that we get understand everything. You know what I mean? Just frame it different.
Yeah,
Cool.
for sure. I can extend the onboarding process. That's why, I mean, if Vituro comes back real quick, I can just ask him an ETA because I kind of need like a guaranteed time
told
frame.
me-
You know what I
He
mean?
just told me to tell you to DM him. So just DM him.
Okay, gotcha. Appreciate it.
All right. Nice seeing you. Nice
Dope.
talking
Thank
to
you.
again. All good. Xavier, what's good, man?
What's up?
What's up? How can I help you, man?
Yeah, so I got the biggest like GHL thing. I got the 30-day free trial with like the Thomas Gannett like link and everything. The only question I'm having is like I have 3 clients right now, and I'm basically getting JHL so I can manage them better. But I'm having problem with Google domains, so I'm basically trying to find someone who can help me out because the whole like you need like the Google domain to be registered under like Cloudflare for so-called like Cloudflare protection to have like your go level like be named under like your agency's name.
Oh
And
yeah.
so I was basically just asking like, does anybody like in this call have like or like just DM me like if you have a clue on how to help me out with that stuff.
I mean, is it the same as setting up a domain? Because like I have mine under mine, like my Go Hell is under my domain. Like you just go onto the DNS management. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I'm talking about that.
Yeah, so you just go under the DNS management. If you're on Google domain, you just go in and you like there's a Google link, or you can go on the internet and search up DNS management, and you just copy and paste the number that they give you on the domain thing. It typically takes like I think 20 minutes to an hour. So like that's why like it throws people off. Is like it doesn't connect straight away. So you add an A record or you add a C name and you just copy and paste it and you point it in the right direction. It also has like a YouTube link on how to do it, and you can connect it that way. The last way that you can help that we can help you is Go High Level's support is pretty fucking good. So just like
it's really good.
Just ask them and they'll do everything for you, pretty much. And then if you can't do that still, you can even hop on a call with them and they'll do a Zoom. I recommend downloading Loom if you haven't downloaded Loom. Loom will be your best friend. So Loom will do everything for you.
I haven't even done my what's it called? My I don't know, sort of an onboarding call with GHL yet.
Oh yeah, you don't need to. There's so many like videos out there. It's pretty cool, but like the support's there. So I mean, if you have any questions, like DM me, I'll help you, bro.
Right, but thanks.
All right, nice to meet you, Xavier. All right, Zion, I know you've been putting your hand up for a while. Let's go with you. What's up, Zion?
Yo, what's good?
What's good, man?
I was just wondering for Go High Level if you put in your client's credit card for the texts and calls, or if
No. I just
do
put
both.
I put mine in, and then I just give them credits, and then I'll just charge them later. Or if I'm feeling generous, I don't. Like the funny thing the other day is I offered like a free reactivation campaign, and this client had like 200 like in the database. So I was just like spamming out all these texts. So it was expensive, but yeah, you just put it on your one, and then you bill them later.
And you tell them like
You just
before they sign or whatever.
So you just tell them.
Because that's a separate fee.
Yeah, I just include it in the whole fee, like a breakdown. So if it's $1,000, I'll just say like, oh, like $50 goes to like text message credits because we have to blast them out. $100 is to set up your text message campaigns. $100 to set up your email campaigns. $500 is to manage the ads, and the other thing is just to set up a service fee or something. I know you can make it up, but as long as you get paid for your expenses, you know how much it is. And the good thing is it gets split up between all the accounts. So, yeah, you can just do that. And then when it hits like a certain amount, it'll just auto recharge. Kind of like a phone credit. Does that help, Zion?
Oh yeah, that does. And do I get the number through Go High Level using Twilio?
Yeah, you can use Twilio. I use Lead Connector. Either or works. You just get them. You just like buy one. I think it's like depending on what type of number you want. It's like anywhere from $2 all the way up to like $18 if you want a 1-800 number.
Okay. Got you. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, stick around if you have any other questions or DM me. All right, lock back. Let's see what you got for me, bro.
Okay, so
yeah.
Hi. Okay, so I just had another question. So my niche is dentists. So what I was wondering is how should I actually reach out to them? Because right now what actually has worked is like finding out like the partner or like the spouse's the spouse of the owner's number, and then calling them and then like moving over. It's a really weird strategy, but it does work. But like I want a more like traditional strategy that I can scale. So the problems with email in my mind is like they have receptionists screening their email. Even if it's their personal email, most times they will have a receptionist screening it. And also cold calls, they have a receptionist there as well. And most times if I actually can get to them, they're like probably busy with the patient.
Yeah, I think you have to hit them in weird hours. I know LinkedIn works, you know what I mean? Like people, like dentists, like care about their reputation. If you can find their personal Facebook, it depends how young they are. You can send them a voice memo on Instagram. Whatever works. That's the main thing with like the healthcare niche is they make so much money that they pay people to do like the little tasks and become gatekeepers. So that's one of the cons. If you can work your way around it, like I said, that's pretty smart doing the whole spouse thing. But what you can do is you can just call and you can say like someone referred me or like I need to speak to whatever. Can you leave a message? And then they'll call you back. LinkedIn usually works because they check their own personal accounts. Facebook definitely works, but it's hard to get into those groups. Yeah, bro. It honestly depends. What type of dentist, what country. But like I found that like DMs in LinkedIn like works.
Okay, I guess I'll try that.
Yeah, and it's honestly like just in numbers. Like even if you have the shitter script, even if you have the worst whatever, it will take. You know, if you send 1,000 and you get 3 people, that just means if you send 2,000, you get 6 people. Like it's just a numbers game.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot. So all right,
Yeah.
I guess we'll let someone else ask their question now.
Yeah, for real. All right, thanks, Lochbar. All right, let's go to Mystic. Oh no, Swax. I think you've been having your hand up for a while. What's up?
Yo.
Yo.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. What's up?
So, how is it with the cannot legally
Yo, I can't. Can you speak a little bit louder?
purely? Is it better?
Yeah. What's up?
Yeah. So I'm not 18, so I was wondering if I could purely base the deal on the trust, without the contract.
Yeah, you don't need a contract. It just looks more professional. Like it's free. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, but people could probably scam me.
Oh yeah, then just have a contract. Just scam. Just why would people scam you if you're the owner?
I don't know. I'm not 18, so I can't sign contract.
You're cutting it out, but what my advice for you is, if they're paying you, like they can't scam you, always get them to show their face on the camera, record all the calls. You can have a contract that says it's like, I don't know, just make it feel like that it's professional, that you're working at a big company, and always say like my team, don't say like I, and it makes them feel like shit, like this is serious, like they're giving you big money, so it's a big thing. Yeah, that's my advice to you. I don't think you get scammed at all. If anything, you're scamming them. So they will be scared. They need to trust you. So that's why you give them the contract. That's why you show up to the calls. That's why you tell them, you put everything in writing. You record the calls for their sake. And yeah. All right. Let's go, Peter. You got hella question. Oh, sorry. We've got Mystic then, Peter. My fault. What's up, Mystic?
What's up, man? I just have a question regarding outreach. On Instagram, I heard it's best to use your personal Insta for outreach because it's
for
less
sure.
salesy.
1000%.
But the thing is, my personal Insta isn't really optimized.
It doesn't need to be
do-
optimized. Like you can all look at mine. Like see my username here. Like I'll put it in the chat. It's just that with the underscore. Check it out. Like I do it from that account. It's like legit. I just chucked it in the chat.
Is that okay? Is that the only account you use?
Yeah,
Or
I have.
do you
I
use
have
like different?
I have my like agency account, but I don't do outreach on that. Like I literally just do it from here, and like it's so cool because I just say like in my script, "Hey, I'm reaching out to you on my personal account because da 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 da," and it comes out as like more personal. It means you're real, and then if you send a voice memo, they don't have to be like, "Oh, who the fuck is this?" It's actually you. You're
Yeah. How much are you able to send before like getting banned?
It depends. My account's like real old. Like I've had this since 2012, so I can send out a lot. It depends how old your account is.
All right, makes sense. And last question I had was about LinkedIn. With the Sales Navigator, like
I don't use
or
Sales
just in
Navigator.
general.
I just like it's like I connect, and I put a message in the connect, and I connect like I don't know 20 at a time, 100 a day, and then in the first like 3 weeks, everyone's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna give up. It's shit. But trust me, as soon as like 5 people connect in your niche, it's game over because then other people will be like, oh, look, he's connected to this. Then you become like first connections, second connections, and it's so easy to get connects, and then it's so easy for them to read your thing. Because if you're a dentist and you're connected with 1,000 dentists, and it says on your profile that you help dentists,
it looks very good. So just think about it like that.
Yeah. Do you need like good connections to start off? Because I don't really have any connections right now.
No,
And
just
if I'm going to be
spam. I said it's
reaching
just
out.
numbers. Think about it, right? You send 1,000, that's 100 a day, so that's 10 days, I think. Yeah, my maths. So that's, say you send 1,000 and that's 100 a day, and only like 20 people click yes, right? That means the next 1,000 you do will be a lot easier, because on your thing it says 20 dentists are connected to you or something. Trust me, it's just about time. If you've got time, it's a marathon.
Right. So you just request to connect without sending a message in addition.
Yeah, or you can send a message, be like, hey, like, I'm just trying to connect people in the dental niche because I help them. And then some people just do that. Like, honestly, it's just like a follow on Instagram. Like, I don't care. Like, I'll let you follow me. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, makes sense. Appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, stick around if you have any other questions. If anyone's shy about or don't have a mic, just chuck it in the chat. I'm looking at the chat right now. I can read it. I promise I'd say Peter. He's got some good questions. Welcome back, Peter.
Yeah, so I'm just a fucking retard. That's why I have some questions.
Nah. It's good, bro. I got you.
Essentially, with so what we do is we bring appointment bookings for like med spas. So what is the best way to take a deposit? So you can do a Stripe payment link, or we can essentially take the credit card from the lead. So we get the clinic owner to actually take the deposit off the lead. What do you think is the best way to do this?
I just did something crazy. Alright, I'll give you this. So I use a contract thing called PandaDoc. If you guys have heard of it, it's got a new integration with Stripe. And so all you need to do is when they sign the contract, you just get their details and it's automatically, it connects to Stripe. Back in the day, I remember someone telling me a secret where you just ask for like a $1 payment for them to be committed.
Wait. Sorry. This we're not trying to sign clients. We're trying to. So how do we get? Because the clinic owner needs to call the lead, right? So the
right. I just saying for the leads, yeah. For the leads, you can just do it through Go High Level. Like, so when they call it, they can send them a link on the like the booking link, and then you can connect it to Stripe. So everything will be like all integrated for them. It'll be connected to their dashboard. They don't have to send manual links. It's just if you set it up, so then like X appointment or X booking page for them to book in, they need to put a card in. That's fine. They can either take it over the phone, which is professional. Like, I know like real big clinics that make 6 figures every couple months. They do it over the phone. And with the client's not, the client's not comfortable, just send them a link. It has to be like a real person, kind of like paving the way, saying like, oh, okay, cool. Like, we take payments this way, and this way. This is the fastest way. What do you feel comfortable with? You know what I mean?
Right. Thank you.
Yeah. Who's next? Dooley. What's up, Dooley? Dooley? 150? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, you made it. What's up, Dooley?
I was talking for like 5 seconds and I didn't know join. So what I was asking is I was prospecting, and I realized it took me around an hour to find and fill in the information of 15 prospects. So I was wondering if I'm trying to find too much information, and how can I prospect in a more time efficient way that's still valuable.
How are you prospecting at the moment?
Basically what I do is I have like a template, and I find the phone number, email, website, Instagram, Facebook, pretty much everything that I can find about the business. But I'm thinking, is that really necessary?
No, you just need the email or number, and then you just text them, because like the chances are they might not reply, so it's not worth your time. Imagine you do all this research and they don't reply. You just not spam them, but like you just get what you need, the bulk of things, and then when they reply, you can look up the other things later. You know what I mean? I think just name an email, and if in the niche, obviously, and you send them a personalized message or whatever you need, and then go from there, bro.
Yeah, thanks. And also, this kind of comes off a question somebody else asked earlier. When it comes to having a personal account, should I post these short form videos about kind of like SMMA and stuff like that, just posting tips
No,
on my personal account to make me look more credible?
It's a personal
Because
account. Like, just
why?
do what you normally post. Like sometimes I repost things on my agency account because that's what I do. You know what I mean? But I don't actively like post stuff. Like I post stuff about my life, about my family, about my, you know, just stuff that like I want to put out there. But like I don't want to make it salesy at all. The sales is in the DMs when like no one can see. That's where like it's personal. Think about business. Everyone wants to do business with their friends because they feel trust. So if you have a full sales page like full of ads, they're not going to trust you. They're going to be like, oh, he's trying to sell everyone every day. But if you have a personal page and you reach out to them, they're like, oh shit, this guy, he probably thinks he has something special for me. Like this is for me, you know. And like it's his real account. Like I trust him. I know who he is. Like I've seen him or whatever. I can see everything. Does that kind of make
Thanks. Because the thing is, yeah, I get you. Because the thing is, I didn't have a personal account until I got like into SMMA. Like that was the entire reason I created a personal account. I don't really post anything. I don't have anything to post.
That's easy. Just come up with things to post. Like it doesn't have to be anything crazy. It can be like your cat, your dog. It can be like you going out for a walk. Like it's just personal. Like what you do. It can be you at the computer working on your business. Like just something that says stuff about you. Like I said, I put my personal one over there. You can look at Toro's. You can see like my shit's actually personal. Like it's just what I do. Like I like to play basketball. I like to do all this stuff. I play basketball. I have all these people. I have all these connections. Yeah, just do that.
Thanks, you.
Yeah, if you have anything, just stay in the chat or like I said, DM me. I got you. I'm really trying to help. Like I said, like the origins and the whole community is lit. Like it changed my life. So if you have any questions on like what I did, ask. All right, Rush, I know you've been there for a while, so come on up.
So yeah, man, my question right now is how to clients get me seriously because me and my friend who is 15 and I'm 14, we're doing business and I don't think that they can have us in seriously
All right,
because
Gray, can you come up here and can you tell this man how old you are and what you're doing?
I'm 14 and yeah, and I'm doing advertising for business like gym supplements and yeah, this is the thing. But me and my friend, I'm 14, he's 15, and I don't think the clients would think us that we're serious for with them because when someone does advertise for you and you don't expect 14 and 15-year-old to chat you and ask you they do advertising for you.
It's fine, bro. Like in Origins and in like everything, there's people that are like 15, 16 that make money. Like Gray, he's got 6 clients. He's still in high school. Like we got guys that like show up to the calls while they're in class. Like it's fine. It's just about how much confidence you have. You know, like if you show up to the call and you're like, in a room with a bed and like, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't look professional. It doesn't look like you've done it before. That's where the issue is. It doesn't matter how old you are. It just matters if you can help them. You know what I mean? Like if you can help them and you can like persuade them to say like, look, I can do this for you and this is the no-brainer offer. Like if I don't do this, I'll give you money back or it's free. They have no reason to not trust you. You know what I mean? If you have testimonials, if you have a media buyer, you can say like, look, I've been doing this for X amount of time. I have a team. Like I'm 15, but my team has 5 years experience. You know what I mean? Like there's ways around it.
Yeah. And I currently want to ask if one strategy is good. Like if you had a client, if you close them and in next day you chat them, I will give you your money back, and like you will wait for next week or 2 weeks ahead to start it because then we will have a lot of more clients for that, and I don't know if that builds a lot of trust. So yeah, I want
It's all in your
you
offer. It's all in your offer. I think you have to be very clear. You say like, hey, if I don't get you X in 30 days, I will give you all your money back. Or if I don't give you X in 30 days, I will pay for your ads for 3 months. And then if I still don't get you results, I will give you all your money back. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
So
I think you just gotta believe in yourself, bro. I don't care if you're 15. Like, there's so many 15-year-olds out there doing like content. You know what I mean? Like TikToks and stuff like that.
yeah, I know.
They're making bank. Let me know how it goes, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
Dali, I know you've been putting your hand up for a while. Ask questions in the chat if you guys have anything, bro.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yo, what's up, Dali?
So I was gonna ask, when you get a client, how do you pay the Facebook ad spend? Do I take it out of the pay they give me, or do I take it out of their pocket?
There's two ways you can do it. You can get it. This is the easiest way. When you sign up, like you get them to create their own business account, Facebook ads account, and then you just get them to give you access. They set up their payment stuff for there. So you say like, I don't touch your credit card. Facebook takes the money. Everything's all good there. So you give it to them there. When you get really big, what you can do is you can put your own credit card on and you can pay, you can get all the points and stuff for that to like fly around the world for free. And you just build a client later because like it's not a big deal. Like there's a lot of risk because they might not pay you back or whatever. But if you're a big agency, like it doesn't matter. And the other thing is when you're a big agency and you have like 100 cards, sometimes it messes up the ad account because some clients don't pay it on time. So if you know that you're good for it, you pay for everything and you just bill the clients later. So there's two ways, but I recommend when you're starting off to just pay, to get the clients to pay and they just connect their payment account. So that way you don't look at it, you don't see it. And it's like, look, I don't touch your money. Especially if you're doing a free trial, you say, hey, look, I don't touch your money. I don't touch your card. You set it up. It goes to Facebook. I just set everything up for you. I create the creatives. I do everything on the back end for you.
Okay, so would I need to like teach them about like the ad sets and like the campaigns and stuff?
You don't teach them because that's why they hire you. You just show them. You go like, click here, and add your card here. And this means this. You know what I mean? You don't need to
Yeah. So like I can go through a video call with them and start.
Yeah, or you can send them a Loom. I love fucking Loom. Let me
Calm.
DM me if you got any questions, bro. I'll help you out.
Alright, calm, thanks.
Alright, Alfie. Hey, we got 8 minutes left, man. Let the questions fly.
Right, hello, can you hear me?
Yo.
Hello? Okay, alright, so I'm collecting right now the emails of the owners from the gyms and from the yoga studios. And I want to ask if they have any value if I can sell them.
Oh shit! Sorry, my for some reason.
Sorry, I just got back to my
okay.
PC and saw I was invited.
All right, sorry. Go ahead. I think my AirPods just died. Hang on. Can you guys hear me? Can someone say yes? Oh wait, I got you down. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, sorry about that. My AirPods just cut out. Are you asking if... Sorry, I don't understand the question. Can you word it different? Yeah, you can. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're trying to sell in... Oh, okay. I mean, if anyone has gym owners, Alfie's got you. You have his at here. See ya. Yeah, great. If you want to unmute, and I don't know if he's still here. He was saying, oh, you can just share. He was saying like, oh, like he's like 15, 16, and like people aren't taking him seriously, or like he doesn't think SMMA is for him. Do you want to like tell them how you're doing it and like how you're doing like whilst in high school? Yeah, that's lit. Yeah, I just feel like it's just something you have to like go through, and like there's so many people. Like I'm a little bit older than you, and like sometimes people think I'm like 12. So it just depends how you look. It's how you frame yourself. You know, you just gotta answer the questions. You gotta know your shit. So that's that. Mellow. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Does anyone else have any other questions? Appreciate that, Gray. You got 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Let's bring a celebrity on. Mello. Come say hi to the people. What's up, man? Been busy? We've just been answering questions. Here we got Abe here. Let's see, Abe. Pull up. You get to ask the famous Mello, bro. What's up? What's your question, brother? You want this one, Mello, or you want me to get this one? Yeah, you gotta have everything set. That makes sense too. Or like I said, you can like hire a media buyer and use and leverage their stuff. But like the other thing is the other thing is if you want to do it yourself, you can just say like, hey, look, like I can show you other people, or like I can't because it's privacy or whatever. I help dentists, so it wouldn't make sense for me to like leak your stuff or share your stuff that works with other dentists. You know, it doesn't make sense. So instead of me showing you or trying to show you stuff that doesn't really matter, how about I show how I can help you? And like if your offers a free trial for 14 days or something like that, that's how you get your foot in the door. I did a paid trial. I don't know what you did, Mello. What did you do? Yeah, all good. Just DM us if you have any. Last question. FR, for real. Last question. Yo. Yeah, what's good? Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't think you need. I don't think you need the f- the subscription, but if you've got the free trial, like make the most of it. It just helps you like search like more specifically, like how much people make or like where they are, like their job title and stuff like that. I just used the free version and I just connected with like 20 to 30 people every day, and then after like 3 weeks, I saw that once I started getting some connections, it was so easy to like connect with anyone else. And then like the other thing is it's like Facebook. You can see if people read your shit, so then you know who the owner is because it says like in like the job title like who, like if they're the founder, if they're like the head surgeon, whatever. And then I just message them like, hey, like people on LinkedIn have like a business frame or business mind, so you can be pretty direct with them. Be like, hey, this is what I do, this is how I help them. Would you be interested? Can we hop on a call? And I found that works best. Yeah. Yeah. If you have any other questions, let me know. Mello, did you want to add to that? Yeah, just do that, bro. Like, it's free, it works. It's just in the volume. Like, you can do anything. Like, even if your script's terrible and all that, it works, bro. Oh, yeah. Yeah, 100%. In LinkedIn, you have to. Yeah, in LinkedIn, you have to, bro. It's like, what's the word? LinkedIn. Yeah, or you can add it to, like, you can make like a page and you can add it to your profile. So like, I am the CEO of whatever, and then on your page they'll click on it and they'll be like, oh, he's been working it for 2 years. He's the owner. Let's see what this is, and stuff like that. Like, LinkedIn is about connecting and making, like, getting jobs or just connecting and networking. So you have to like frame it like that. The best way I like to say is like the photo you put there is going to be different to the one you put on Tinder. It's going to be the different one you put on Instagram. It's going to be different than the one you put on Twitter. So like, it has to fit the bill, you know. But yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I appreciate all you guys showing out, the guys coming in and out, asking questions. Look, like we're just trying to help you guys. So if you have any questions, either DM me, chuck it in the chat. I mean, whatever you guys need, and I'm sure Mello and stuff there will help you too. But yeah, this is the first to many. Hopefully we have another one next week. So let's get it.